Hey friends, this is Diana and I am on the road, so I have a little bit of a different format today, but I wanted to bring you a video to help you support your kiddos as they learn about circles for the first time in grade 7. It's Unit 3, Measuring Circles. So one of the key ideas in this unit is the academic vocabulary. Center, diameter, radius, circumference is all critical in their understanding and discussion around circles. So I highly recommend that you create an anchor chart with a visual similar to this one and help them practice remembering the difference between a diameter and a radius because they often get that mixed up, and circumference is a big word and they'll have to work to memorize that. So little tricks that I used to remember these when I was in 7th grade is circumference started with the C and helped me remember that that's the measurement that goes around the circle because it almost looks like a circle, the first letter. And then diameter, di means 2, and it's basically cutting it into 2 equal pieces. So that helped me remember that. And radius reminds me of ray. And I think of the rays of the sun or the rays from geometry that have a starting point and then continue out. So it starts at the center of the circle and continues out and ends on the edge of the circle. So those are some little mnemonics that helped me keep this academic vocabulary straight in my head. One of the key ideas from 7th grade is that the circumference and diameter are proportional. And so you and I both know that constant of proportionality is pi, but don't spoil it for them. Let them discover that and figure that out, that no matter how big or how small the circle is, the ratio of those two quantities is always going to be a little bit more than 3. The area, however, is not proportional with the radius or the diameter. And so they also kind of derive that formula as well. And I found a little video that helps us kind of understand that. So you can see if you cut the circle into lots of little teeny tiny parts and then put them together, it basically makes a parallelogram. And so then the measurements of the sides of that parallelogram are r and pi times r. So the key understandings of this unit are, can your students explain why it makes sense that the circumference is the diameter times pi? And do they recognize that area grows faster than circumference as they get bigger, right? The circumference is a linear relationship and the area is a quadratic relationship. And can they choose the right formula for real world contexts? So this is their opportunity to ground those understandings and get that practice. So I just highly recommend lots of anchor charts, lots of good solid notes. So as you're consolidating, and make sure you're making their learning visible and that they are explaining their thinking. All right. If there's any other topics that you would like us to go over, by all means, reach out to us and we will create a video for it. Thank you and hope to see you soon.